The mind of a young person often feels like a crowded marketplace where every sound competes to be heard. Every desire pulls the attention in a different direction, and every emotion demands immediate satisfaction. In this inner market, attraction toward girls can become one of the loudest voices, not because it is wrong or sinful, but because it touches the deepest layers of the psyche. According to Carl Jung's way of understanding the human mind, attraction is not merely about the other person. It is about the images, fantasies, and unfulfilled parts within oneself that get projected outward. When a person does not understand this, the mind becomes restless, constantly seeking validation, affection, and emotional excitement from outside. And in that restlessness, the future slowly slips out of focus. A person who wishes to build a strong future must first understand this basic psychological truth. Whatever you chase obsessively outside is usually something you have not yet discovered or integrated inside. Jung believed that when a man becomes overly preoccupied with romantic fantasies, it is often because his inner world lacks direction, purpose, and a clear relationship with his own soul. The attention that should be invested in growth, discipline, and self-discovery leaks out through emotional cravings. This does not mean suppressing attraction or hating women. It means understanding the symbolic nature of desire and learning to redirect the energy hidden inside it. Attraction carries tremendous psychic energy. It can either scatter a person's focus or fuel their transformation. When someone constantly thinks about impressing girls, being noticed, or gaining approval, their decisions unconsciously start revolving around short-term pleasure rather than long-term meaning. The mind becomes reactive instead of creative. Jung often emphasized that the greatest danger to a young person is not failure, but unconsciousness. Living unconsciously means being driven by impulses without understanding their origin. When attraction dominates the mind, the future becomes vague, because the present is filled with emotional noise. To divert attention from girls toward one's future, the first step is awareness. Awareness does not judge, it observes. When a thought arises about attraction, one can ask inwardly, what exactly am I seeking right now? Is it love, validation, escape from loneliness, or a sense of importance? Jung would say that until a person becomes conscious of these inner motives, they remain a slave to them. Awareness weakens compulsive thinking because it brings light to what was operating in the shadows. As awareness deepens, a person begins to notice how much mental energy is consumed by fantasy. Fantasy itself is not the enemy. Uncontrolled fantasy is. When fantasy replaces action, life stagnates. Jung believed that fantasy should eventually be translated into work, creativity, or inner development. If the mind imagines admiration, achievement, or connection, those images can be redirected toward building real competence, knowledge, and strength. The same energy that fuels attraction can be transformed into ambition. A focused future demands solitude at times. Modern minds fear solitude because in silence the unconscious speaks. Many people distract themselves with romantic thoughts because they are afraid to sit with their own uncertainty. But Jung believed that solitude is the place where a person meets their true self. When you reduce unnecessary emotional involvement, you create space for reflection. In that space, questions about purpose naturally arise. What kind of life do I want to build? What skills must I develop? What weaknesses must I confront? These questions cannot be answered in a distracted mind. Another important idea in Jung's thought is individuation, the process of becoming who you truly are. Individuation requires withdrawing projections from others. When someone idealizes girls excessively, they often project their inner ideals onto them, imagining that happiness lies in being chosen or loved. Jung warned that projection steals power from the individual. By pulling these projections back, one reclaims inner authority. Instead of thinking, if only she notices me, my life will improve, the focus shifts to, what must I build within myself so that my life becomes meaningful regardless of anyone's attention? This shift is uncomfortable at first. The ego resists losing easy emotional rewards, but discipline grows through discomfort. When a person starts setting daily goals, working consistently, learning deeply, and improving their body and mind, attraction gradually loses its grip. Not because desire disappears, but because it is no longer the center of life. Purpose becomes stronger than impulse. Jung also spoke about the shadow, the parts of ourselves we ignore or reject. Often, obsessive attraction hides a neglected shadow. Laziness, insecurity, fear of failure, or lack of direction can hide behind romantic distractions. It is easier to daydream than to face one's shortcomings. But the future belongs to those who confront their shadow honestly. When you turn your attention inward and ask what you have been avoiding, you begin real growth. Working on your shadow demands energy, and that energy must come from somewhere. Diverting attention away from emotional distractions provides the fuel. A person who learns to channel desire into creation experiences a powerful transformation. Work becomes more engaging. Learning becomes meaningful. Even silence becomes rich. Jung believed that when the psyche aligns with purpose, it naturally organizes itself. Thoughts become clearer, habits improve, and self-respect increases. This self-respect is crucial because it replaces the need for external validation. When you respect yourself, you no longer beg the world to acknowledge your worth. Focusing on the future also requires understanding time. Attraction lives in the present moment, while purpose stretches across years. The mind that constantly chases emotional excitement struggles to think long-term. Jung emphasized the importance of symbols, and the future itself is a powerful symbol. Visualizing the kind of man you wish to become creates an inner image that competes with immediate impulses. When this image becomes strong, distractions lose their power. There will be moments of weakness. The mind will wander. Attraction will return. Jung never believed in perfection. He believed in integration. Instead of fighting thoughts aggressively, one can gently return to work, to goals, to self-observation. Over time, patterns change. What once dominated the mind becomes just another passing thought. As focus deepens, something unexpected happens. Emotional stability increases. Confidence grows quietly, without arrogance. And ironically, when a person stops chasing attention, they often become more attractive, not because of tricks, but because inner alignment radiates outward. Jung would say that the psyche rewards authenticity. The future is built in small, invisible choices. Choosing to read instead of fantasize. Choosing discipline over distraction. Choosing growth over comfort. Each choice strengthens the inner core. Over months and years, these choices shape destiny. Attraction then finds its proper place, not as a master, but as a companion to a meaningful life. In the end, diverting attention from girls is not about rejection. It is about prioritization. It is about understanding that your life energy is precious. Jung believed that whatever we give our energy to grows. When energy is invested in becoming whole, skilled, and conscious, the future unfolds with clarity. The mind becomes quieter, the heart becomes steadier, and life stops feeling like a chase and starts feeling like a journey towards something deeply personal and real. This is today's story. Please like and share this video, and subscribe this channel for more video. Thanks for watching.